Born on October 30, 1960 in the neighborhood of Lanús in the city of Buenos Aires, Argentina, Diego Maradona is widely recognized as one of the best soccer players in the history of the sport. Maradona's early years were marked by remarkable displays of both talent and a dedication to the sport that would later serve as the foundation for a distinguished professional career that extended more than 2 decades. The slums of Villa Fiorito, an impoverished neighborhood in Buenos Aires, served as Maradona's starting point on his path to become a football legend. His humble upbringing presented him with a number of challenges and difficulties throughout his childhood, yet, his passion for the game served as an outlet for him to get away from the pressures of his environment. Maradona joined the Los Cebollitas youth squad when he was only 8 years old. As a result of his outstanding skills, talent scouts began to take notice of him almost immediately. At the juvenile age of 10, he was recruited to play for the youth side of Argentinos Juniors, which is one of the main football clubs in Argentina. Argentinos Juniors was one of the leading football clubs in Argentina. At the age of 16, Maradona made his senior debut for Argentinos Juniors, which began his meteoric climb through the ranks of Argentinos Juniors. His play on the pitch was mesmerizing, as he mesmerized audiences with his fantastic dribbling, unrivaled control of the ball, and uncanny ability to score goals. It wasn't long before he was selected to play for the national squad, and in 1977, when he was just 16 years old, he made his debut on the international stage. The first significant international competition that Maradona participated in was the 1982 FIFA World Cup. Maradona's individual exploits were outstanding, but Argentina was unable to advance past the second group round. Defenders were left in amazement by his explosive pace, agility, and technical ability, and it didn't take long for him to gain recognition as one of the most promising prospects competing on the international scene. Maradona made the transition to Europe in 1984, when he signed with Barcelona FC. However, his time spent in Spain was hampered by injuries and disagreements with the management of the team he played for. In spite of the obstacles, he was nevertheless able to make a huge impact on the audience by astounding them with his remarkable skill set. Maradona didn't really break through until 1986, when he captained Argentina to a historic triumph at the FIFA World Cup, which was staged in Mexico at the time. This event would turn out to be a watershed point in his professional career. Maradona was able to etch his name into the annals of football lore with 2 goals that were scored in the quarterfinals. The first one, which became well known as the "Hand of God" goal, saw him punching the ball into the net. Although the goal was met with criticism, it eventually served as a demonstration of his ingenuity and audacity. The second goal, which is widely regarded as the goal of the century, was scored by Maradona when he dribbled past 5 players from England and then deposited the ball into the back of the net, demonstrating his unparalleled skill and brilliance. After winning the World Cup in 1986, Maradona extended his dominance of the sport by signing with the Italian club Napoli. During his 7 years with the club, he led Napoli to their first-ever Serie A titles in 1987 and 1990, achievement on a level that had never been accomplished before. In 1989, he also led his team to victory in the UEFA Cup, thus confirming his position as a legendary figure in the sport of football. However, despite his success on the field, Maradona's personal life was fraught with problems and difficulties. His struggles with substance abuse, financial difficulties, and run-ins with the authorities became a continual source of headlines, which served to obscure his enormous potential. Maradona's international career hit a new high point in 1990 as Argentina advanced all the way to the championship game of the World Cup in Italy under his leadership. Even though Argentina were defeated by West Germany in the championship match by a slim margin, Maradona's play was spectacular throughout the entire tournament. His reputation as one of the best players to ever grace the game was cemented by his ability to single-handedly carry a team to the verge of victory. In the 1990s, Maradona's footballing career started to go into a downward spiral, which was characterized by his issues with injuries and conditioning. Before calling it quits in the professional game for good in 1997, he played for a number of different teams, including Sevilla FC and Newell's Old Boys, among others. After Maradona retired from playing football, he transitioned into the world of coaching and management. In this regard, he had a turbulent career, which was frequently marked by controversy and repeated changes in the teams he played for. Regardless of the outcome, his enthusiasm for the game and his willingness to contribute to its improvement were clear throughout. The influence that Diego Maradona had on football cannot be understated in any way. Fans from all over the world were mesmerized by his one-of-a-kind playing style, extraordinary skill, and unparalleled enthusiasm. In spite of the difficulties he encountered away from the pitch, his impact on the sport will be celebrated for all time, and his legacy as one of the greatest football players of all time will continue to serve as an example for future generations.